So at the moment of recording this video, I am planning to archive the current version of the Orbiter before the Arsenal's visual update later this year or whenever DE wants to release it. Before I do that though, and while I'm in the process of removing all of the decorations, I'm choosing to archive the placements as well as list the cost and the acquisition methods for the decorations that I've used. As a disclaimer for those that need it, there are spoilers for the Warframe story. So around the World State window and navigation panel, I have two Warframe Articular. They cost 35 platinum each, and they are using my default Excalibur loadout. Alongside this, I also have two alloy plate decor, just to give it a bit of depth. For the news panel and Conclave terminal, this is themed around Cetus. On the Conclave terminal, I have the red and blue Cetus sign. They cost 100,000 Ostron standing, and can be found at Sumbat. On the left of the news panel, I have two items from the Reclamator pack. That pack can be purchased for 55 platinum. It includes the Temple Flesh and Reclamator Balloon. There's also the Artisan pack, once again costing 55 platinum. It comes with the Zartan lamp and Gilded Illumination decor. On the other side of the landing craft section, on the Syndicate terminal, I have one Warframe Articular. It's using my Harrow loadout, and I also have the Frame Fighter poster set up as well. That poster can be acquired by scanning all character data fragments for the eligible Warframe frames through that system. If you do need a video on how to do all of that, a link is in the description to my own video. Now behind the World State window and navigation panel you may have seen before, I have outside of my window the Sands of Inaros Sacred Urn, and that itself is rewarded by completing the quest Sands of Inaros. I also have two Captain Vor, Alad V, and Mirage Naugles, each costing 35 platinum. There's also 5 Naugles of the Stalker's Acolyte Anks spread across the outside as well, and they cost 35 platinum, but can only be bought during the Acolyte event whenever that's active in-game. If you were wondering how they were placed outside of the Orbiter, there was a glitch back in 2016 to escape the Orbiter, and I used that. It has been patched out since then, but if there are other methods, you'll have to Google and search yourself because I'm not aware of any. But if you were interested in seeing how I did it, a link to the original 2016 video is linked in the description as well. Chilling just before the market terminal is also my Konzu Naugle, costing 35 plat again. The Teshin bust that was rewarded during the Sacrifice Twitch Drops campaign after watching any Warframe stream for an hour during the 10th and 12th of August. On top of the Teshin bust, I have the 1000-Year Fish Statuette. This can be acquired by scanning all 1000-Year Fish on the Plains of Eidolon. A link to that guide is in the description. Above it, there is also the Prominence Wisp Totem, which was rewarded during the Great Eidolon Hunt Twitch Drops campaign after watching any Warframe stream for an hour. Next to the Teshin bust, I have the Bronze Kubrau bust, purchased from Barakatir for 220 ducats and 250,000 credits, as well as a Wolf of Saturn 6 ornament, which could be purchased during Nightwave Series 1 for 40 Wolf creds. Now at the market terminal, I have a display poster costing 15 plat. It is flat on the terminal to look like a keyboard or bench, which was inspired and taken from another user's Orbiter. I can't remember who at this point, but if I do remember, a video link or a link to the post will be in the description down below. However, below the market terminal, I have two Excalibur Naugles, which were rewarded during the anniversary period of the game in March 2019. There's also in the middle of the two a Wolf of Saturn 6 Naugle, which was awarded for reaching Tier 5 during Series 1 of Nightwave. At the Codex terminal, I have the same display poster setup with it facing down and flat, once again using the basic Excalibur loadout and the Ludoplex console. That console can be purchased from Samaras for 50,000 Samaras standing. As we start moving towards the arsenal of the Orbiter, I have two Dax posters on the left and right sides of the upper section. They cost 50 platinum each, once again in the market as well. Above the ramp, I have the following items. Opposite the radio, I have a Barakatir Naugle, acquirable from Barakatir for 70 ducats and 250,000 credits. And next to Barrow is a Clem Naugle that costs 35 platinum. Behind them, on the upper left of the ramp, I have the Rathum Naugle bundle, which at the time costed 280 platinum, but can no longer be purchased. Each Naugle now costs 35 platinum each if you want to get them. Those are the Executioners de Nam, Dokthul, Garesh, Gorth, Harkonar, Nok, Reth, Malta, and Zura. there's also the Keller de Thame and Hayika Naugles. Above the ramp, I also have the John Prodman poster that is awarded by completing a 1-hour endurance run of the Index and killing John Prodman. To the left of the radio, on the upper right of the ramp, I have the Stalker Naugle bundle, which becomes available for purchase during the Acolyte event for 160 platinum. On the left of the Acolyte Naugles, I have the Eros Oro ornament that was first awarded during the Hearts and Arrows Conclave event back in 2017, and it is now later sold for 50,000 credits during the Valentine's period. To the right, I also have an Ambulus Naugle that could be purchased during the Ambulus Reborn operation for 100 beacons. Currently, it is not available. Next to it are the Nyx and Mag Naugles. These were given via a redeem code once I purchased these statues in real life. Above those Naugles, I have a Tondo display with Captain Vor costing 15 platinum on a snowman, and that can be set up by using the festive interior decoration. Only purchase that decoration during the Christmas period for 1 credit each year. Also, behind the Vor poster is an Excalibur in an Odinata Naugle, and that can be purchased from Barracuteer for 90 ducats and 200,000 credits. On the ramp itself, I have 2 Mercuries, and they can be bought for 10,000 Ostrons standing each after gathering the necessary resources. On the roof of the entrance to the arsenal, I also have a single Barracuteer Naugle upside down, so his face kind of appears when I run down the ramp. As for the arsenal, on the walls up to the ramp, I have 2 Barracuteer display posters, and above them is my channel glyph on a glyph display costing 20 platinum. And a scrolling sign display that was a part of the Discord Sarin Nitro bundle. At the moment of recording this video, I can't find any way to acquire it elsewhere. Further back, just a bit on the roof, I also have a note beacon with the channel URL for whatever reason. Behind my foundry, I have a conclave display with Big Boy Nathaniel on it that costs 15 platinum. In front of the arsenal, I also have another conclave display blacked out as a background for my arsenal. I found out how to do this after watching the video Clean Arsenal Background tutorial by ExiaTrinity. As for how it's blacked out, I just used a white ember and frost fan art piece with the negative color correction and the color correction setting at maximum, and from there it's just getting the right offsets to make it pure black. To the left and right of the arsenal, just above the stairs and next to the relic station in the walls, I have 2 square displays costing 15 platinum each, with a Mutals Alad V fan art wedged behind the bars. These posters were one of the first decorations I put up, and I still love the placement today because, well, it looks awesome. On the left ramp, I have 2 shelves made out of display posters. This edition was made after watching QuietteShy's video, How to Make a Shelf for Orbiter. Links to the guides on how I did this are in the description as well. On the top of the top shelf, I have the Enyo Corp Trading Group Naugle pack, costing 105 platinum. On the bottom shelf, I have the Enyo Corp Investor Relations Naugle pack, and that cost 105 platinum. On the ramp itself, I have the Ostron Blau and Ostron Rad rugs from the Ostron Rug Collection, and that Ostron rug collection costs 135 platinum for 5 rugs. On the wall at the base, I also have another landscape display with a Grenier leadership image. As for the right ramp, I have the same shelf format. This time with the top shelf holding the Enyo Corp Reclamation Unit Pack Naugles costing 105 platinum, and the bottom shelf holding the Enyo Corp Claims Investigation Naugle Pack, which cost 105 platinum. I also have the same landscape display image setup as the other side, and the ramp has the Ostron Yalao and the Origu rug from the Ostron rug collections. Now we get to the midship. Below the right side wall next to the ramp, I have the Praga pet bed costing 20 platinum, and on top of that the Grenier Articular costing 35 platinum in a Grenier reaction pose using the Frontier Butcher. Above both of those on the wall, I have 3 displays. The first being a blacked out wrap display costing 15 platinum. In front of it, a panoramic display costing 15 platinum with a Grenier technology image. And above both of those, I have the arc display using a Navara fan art image. On the left side wall, I have the same poster setup, but the panoramic display has the Earth image and the arc display has the Shock Troops image. In the middle of the 2 walls, I have a Corpus Articular that costs 35 platinum using the Corpus Power Carrier in one of the crewman reaction poses. Behind him, I have a square display with a friendship image, and above both of them, I have the Oro ornament which was a reward during the Conclave Quicksteel event in 2017. Lastly, in front of all of them, I have a Prophet Taker Orb Articular, which is dropped from the Prophet Taker upon its death in the Takedown Bounty in Fortuna. I also have nothing displayed within the helmet's room, but outside by the door, I have a single Nanospore, which was gifted to me during one of the Tennoborn events. As I make my way into my personal quarters, I'm using the Katir stencil that could be bought from Barakatir for 250 ducats and 175,000 credits. In the first shelf, I have a number of square, panoramic, and landscape displays using multiple offsets from the fan art piece that contains Nova, Frost, Trinity, Nyx, and Vault. This major display using multiple minor displays was picked up after watching Tavier Corsairs building a doorway display video. Next to that display, I have two circuitry lockbox decorations stacked on top of each other, and they cost 20 platinum each. Atop of them, I have a single Orokin Cell decoration at 5 platinum and another Warframe Articular, this time using my Vault. Nearby, I also have another Warframe Articular, once again this is using my Harrow. With the first shelf entering the room done, there's the personal quarter centerpiece. Here I am using the Earth Vignette. I bought the Vignette bundle from the market that contains 8 of the current 9 vignettes for 540 platinum. On the centerpiece, I have a single Eidolon Gauntlet Articular, acquired after capturing the Gauntlet on the Plains of Eidolon. At the back of the centerpiece, I have the Gallium Deposit decoration, and that costs 20 platinum. For the side fish tanks in the personal quarters, I have 2 medium-sized Kutkut, 2 large Mercury, 2 medium Trollocs, and 2 medium Yogwans. As for the highlighted Warframe loadout, it is using my basic video Excalibur with the default Bratton, Skarner, and dual Latos. On the wall in between the side tanks and the shelf on the right hand side, I have the Happy Zephyr poster that can be acquired by reaching a score of 50 points in the minigame of the same name. As for the contents on the shelf next to that poster, I have a number of floofs. On the right side, I have each of the 3 Pobba floofs, Sunny, Delicate, and Subterranean. In the middle, I have a single white-breasted Vermink, and to the left side, I have one of each Kubradon floofs, Brindle, Valus, and Incarnadine. At my Semicord terminal, I have 2 Sunny Pobba floofs, chilling and listening to This Is What You Are. At the opposite shelf, I have 7 Warframe Articulars showing off my FashionFrame in an action figure-like collection. But returning to the midship and making our way to the transference room. Before I enter, I have 2 Cage Constructs that can be acquired by trading resources with Master Tiasani in Cetus. I know that's not the way you pronounce the name, but well, 2 years and that's the only way I'm gonna pronounce it. Entering and turning back to look back at the midship, I have 2 Cage Kawakas that once again can be acquired from Master Tiasani in Cetus. You can also see the final rug from the Austrian Rug collection, and that's the Varu rug. Behind the rug, further along the hallway on the floor, I have the Orokin tea set that was given to players once inputting the promo code of Old Friend before the 20th of July 2018, prior to the release of the Sacrifice quest. There's also a courier that is sent to the player after finding and scanning all the courier in the game. A video is on my channel about that, and the Ember Reprise Naugle. That was a reward for completing the 4 objectives during the Pyrus Project operation. Behind the tea set, I have the Baruch Mandala. It can be acquired by purchasing the Baruch collection from the market for 565 platinum. Above the rug on the roof, I have my Channel Glyph and Rel's Donda. It can be acquired from Palladino for 25 ducats after completing the Chains of Harrow quest. As for my glyph, well, you'll have to watch the last week in Warframe and the codes are at the end of the video. Alongside the walls in the transference room, I also have a number of prime pedestals. They can be acquired from Barakatir for 1 million credits each. For the first section on the left wall, I have 3 Syndicate medallions purchased via standing with their respected syndicates, and they are Red Veil, Arbiters of Hexus, and Cephalon Suitor. Above those pedestals, I have the Niwa drawings from the Glassed Gambit quest. I am missing one of them from the sequence as I received duplicates after the quest completion, hence why there is 2 of the same instead of the 5th drawing. Now in the next segment, I have the Anesa, Orta, Vaya, and Piv Iatan sculptures. On the wall, I have the Banshee Prime and Ember Prime glyphs, which are acquired via the Prime Vaults, and at the top, the Cherry Tree glyph that was a reward for watching a Warframe partner stream for 1 hour during the Sacrifice Twitch Drops campaign. Continuing, there's the Sar, Air, and Valana Iatan sculptures, the Oberon Prime and Saren Prime glyphs, and at the top, the Guardian Con 2018 glyph that could be acquired prior to the 17th of July by using promo code GuardianCon2018. I have 3 Eidolon Articulars, Terralist, Gauntlist, and Hydralist. Once again, they can be acquired by capturing the respected Eidolon on the Plains of Eidolon. There's also the Ember Prime and Banshee Prime Naugles that were sent to players who purchased their Prime Access or Prime Vault packs, and this process to get the Naugles is repeated every now and again across all platforms. On the wall is the Valkyrie Prime and Trinity Prime glyphs, and on top of that, the 2017 Steam Labor of Love glyph that was given to players who used the promo code Labor of Love after Warframe won that award in the Steam Awards. Now, around the wall further, there is the Prime Naugles for Frost, Hydroid, Mag, and Necros, with the Prime glyphs for Necros and Mag on the wall, and then the Grenier Queen's glyph that is given to players upon the completion of the War Within quest above them. For the last segment on the left side, there's the Oberon Prime and Saren Prime Naugles, the Frost Prime and Hydroid Prime glyphs, and at the top, the Teshin glyph, which was acquired during the launch of the War Within by using promo code War Within. Going back to the hallway on the right hand side this time, to begin just like the others, above the pedestals I have the New Loka Perrin Sequence and Steel Meridian Medallions, and further along the same Iatan sculptures that I said beforehand. But above these pedestals on this right side, I have other Warframe partner glyphs. To begin, there is Brozymes. It can now be accessed by using promo code Brozyme. Tactical Potatoes by using promo code Tactical Potato. QuietteShy's, which can only be acquired via her giveaways, the Reddit glyph by using r/Warframe, and Distant Observers that can be acquired from his Discord server. On the next wall above the Iatan sculptures, I have Headshots glyph, which can be gathered from his Discord server, Magamus by using promo code Magamu, Iflins by using promo code Iflin, Original Wicked Fun by using the promo code Original Wicked Fun, and above them all, King Gothalions. This glyph can no longer be redeemed as far as I am aware. Now moving to the curve, I first have MCIK's glyph using promo code of the same name, MC Gamer CZ's glyph, once again using the same name as the promo code, Shul's glyph using promo code SHUL, Shul, and behind the Valana Iatan sculpture, Mike the Bard's glyph using promo code Mike the Bard. Onward, I have another Profit Taker Articular chilling atop a Prime Pedestal, and more Warframe partner glyphs. Those are Burn BXX, promo code of the same name, Burn BXX, Lil_Lexi, promo code Lil Lexi, Inexpensive Gamers using the same name as the promo code, and Lix Aria's glyph using the promo code Lynx Aria. The next portion has the Trinity Prime, Vauban Prime, and Valkyrie Prime Naugles, and on the wall I have Admiral Baruz, Strippins, Bikeman's, Noob Showtex, and Total Noob's glyph. As for how to acquire them, type in Admiral Baru, Strippin, and Total Noob with a 3 instead of an E. I should also mention that Total Noob's glyph was made global using that code after his passing in 2018. As for the last 2 glyphs, Noob Showtek's glyph can no longer be acquired as he was banned from the game in December of 2018 after making a tutorial on how to use an affinity exploit. Bikeman's global code also no longer works, no information about that though. As we reach the last portion of this wall, I have another Eros Oro ornament on my Prime pedestal, but on the wall I have Bricky's glyph at the very top after using promo code Bricky. Under it on the left I have Homie Invakadu's, promo code is that of the same name, and under it, Wonderbots, which is promo code Wonderbots. Under Bricky's on the right, however, I have Skill Ups using promo code Skill Up, and Buana's using code Buana. As a little PSA for most of those partner glyphs, I only watch some of these channels, and most of them have global codes, hence why I have them up on the screen. So if you want any of them, as I said throughout the video, the way to get them is there for you. The information has been said. Also, before I end the video, I have 2 more segments, so let's get that done. On the floor in front of the operator chair, I have at the bottom the TennoCon 2019 Sanctuary Showcase display. This was universally redeemable for 24 hours after TennoCon 2019. I also have the 2017, 2018, and 2019 TennoCon displays that were a part of the TennoCon digital packs for their respected years. Lastly, on the roof above those, I have the Warframe partner glyph that is of course exclusive to Warframe partners, And leading to the top, I have the TennoCon 2017, 2018, and 2019 glyphs, which once again were a part of the TennoCon digital packs for their respected years. That is my Orbiter as of recording this video in July of 2019. I am now going to remove all my decorations, so if you wanted to know what my Orbiter looked like, there you go, I guess. But this is more or less just me archiving what I have in the game and how I got it.